Hey guys, what is happening? All right, so today I'm going to show you the graphs of the 6 trig functions, okay? And I will give you only one problem for homework, okay? So here is the graph of the sine of x. And what we're going to want to do now is graph the I'm going to grab a different colored pencil. I'll just do it. I'll just do it like this. Whatever. I don't know if there's an easier way to do this, but you know that the sine of x goes along with the cosecant of x. You remember that? Okay. So if you look at your notes from probably a month ago, okay, you know that the sine of x and the cosecant of x are reciprocals, okay? And the graph is going to look like this. Now, don't ask me to work all the x and y coordinates. I'm just going to show you the easy way how to do this, okay? So basically, we set it up the same. We have 0, we have pi over 2, we have pi, we have 3 pi over 2, and we have 2 pi, okay? And it's going to be a little bit different, but not horrible, okay? So basically, if you look here at my sine of x, okay, you'll notice that it kind of like gets split down the middle right here, right? Okay? And you can do this basically every pi, okay? And you know that this continues, right? This just continues, all right, just like this. And you can split it again right here, okay? This would be 3 pi, right? 3 pi, right? So anyway, basically what you're going to do for the cosecant of x, you're going to kind of just kind of trace, okay? Here's 1. Here's -1. You're just going to kind of lightly trace, just lightly, okay? Trace the sign, okay? All right, and what you're going to do to get the cosecant is draw asymptotes every pi, okay? So here's an asymptote on pi, okay? Here's an asymptote on 2 pi. Okay, here's an asymptote on 0 pi, okay? And basically all you're going to do, hang on one sec, I'm distracted here by a phone call. Oh, okay, cool. All right. Basically, all you're going to do is section it off like this, and then you're going to draw kind of like parabolas, really, that go through this point right here. And that's going to be the way you draw the cosecant. All right, and again, it just repeats. So like here, this part here, I drew a parabola there. Then this part, I drew a parabola here. And remember how I just went up like that? There's going to be another, I guess it's called a parabola, I don't know, whatever. But this shape here, that approaches infinity in the y direction as x approaches 1 from that side, okay? So anyway, that's basically how it looks, okay? So your homework is going to be to graph the reciprocal of the cosine, which would be the secant of x, okay? So that's what you guys are going to do for homework, okay? So I'll let you guys do that. It's basically the same idea, okay? I promise. Just section it off, okay? And I'm sure you'll have no trouble doing it. And if you do, again, just come to office hours, okay? And let me show you one last one really quick. I'm gonna show you guys what the tangent of x looks like, okay? So the tangent of x is going to be a little bit different, okay? All right, we basically, and again, all this repeats, okay? we're going to I'm going to introduce you with terms like the period, okay? And basically the period is from negative pi over 2 to positive pi over 2. Okay, that's the period for the tangent of x. It's the period is actually 1 full pi, okay? But this is where it happens, and then it just repeats on every basically odd multiple of that. Okay, so here, check this out. Watch this. We have an asymptote here, okay, and an asymptote here. Okay, and then again, there's another asymptote at 3 pi over 2, another asymptote at 5 pi over 2. There's another asymptote at negative 3 pi over 2, negative 5 pi over 2, etc. Okay, and basically what we're going to do here is, let's see. Sorry, I'm distracted again. All right. Sorry, give me 2 seconds. Okie dokie. All right, here we go. So now what you're going to do, all you have to do is set this up. Here is, again, this is 1, this is negative 1, okay? And then halfway in between, okay, that would be negative pi over 4. Halfway in between, that's pi over 4, okay? Because you know if you take the tangent, okay, 45 degrees, what do you get? Okay, so the tangent of 45 degrees is 1, okay? That's pi over 4, okay? When x is pi over 4, 45 degrees, the tangent of 45 degrees is 1, okay? And similarly, the tangent of negative 45 degrees is negative 1, so we put a dot there. And the tangent of 0 is 0. And basically all you have to do is go like this. Excuse my wonky line here. Okay, it's basically this guy right here. My line, why does my line not look very good? Probably, oh, I know why. Probably because I drew 1 so high. It's hard to see the curve here. But anyway, it's definitely a curve, okay? And that's basically your tangent. And again, it just take this and drop it right there and you have the same curve, okay? Pick it up, drop it again, and it repeats over and over and over, okay? So that's basically the tangent, okay? And what would the cotangent look like? Okay, so let me just show you. The cotangent of x is kind of the same thing, except we're going to shift all this by half of a pi, okay? So watch this. Okay, so basically what we're going to do now, if I shift from here to half of a pi, I end up on 0. So my first asymptote is on 0, okay, right down here. All right. And then I'm going to shift this guy half of a pi, so my next asymptote is on pi, right? Half a pi plus another half a pi is pi, okay? So I'm just going to, all right, so there's my new asymptotes, okay? And again, I'm going to have this line straight down the middle, really. Okay, this is pi over 2 now, okay? And think about it. If this middle point is 0, shift it over half a pi, okay? You end up right there at half of a pi, okay? So I know my center goes right there, okay? And then again, we're going to have, it's going to go 1 here, negative 1 here, okay? But the only difference now is when you cut this in half, and cut this in half, instead of it facing this way, it's going to flip, okay? So now we have this guy here, and this guy here, and basically our cotangent looks like this, okay? So it's basically the exact same thing as this guy, except that it's flipped. It's flipped or reflected, and then also shifted, okay? Pi over 2, okay, to the right. And then again, now it repeats, okay? So you're going to have the same, you're going to have another asymptote back here at negative pi, okay? You're going to have another asymptote over here at 2 pi, okay, and so on. All right, so that's just kind of how it works. That's really, that's basically it. So again, your homework is to graph the cosine. Oh, did I even show you? Oh yeah, you should have the cosine. Okay, you should have the cosine from your homework from the night before, okay? And now just do the same type of thing to get the secant, okay? And you should be good. Again, if you need any help, you know where to find me. All right, guys, peace.